Next up on WTV, the second part of Dr. Waldrop's interview, this week's edition of Real Talk, and today's Sports Minute. WTV's daily update starts now. Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Friday, September 6th, and I'm Roy Nitzan with today's daily update brought to you by Wingspan TV. On part 2 of our interview with Dr. Mike Waldrop, he shares his insight on the recent PGA announcement, as well as the benefit of the Dallas Cowboys and the new addition of video doorbells to some elementary schools.
We've got several district partnerships, one with a lot of the sports organizations. Obviously, the Dallas Cowboys is one. We have an agreement with the Stars, with the Rough Riders, with FC Dallas, and now with the PGA. And then in addition to those things, we have partnerships with Baylor Scott and White Hospital and a number of other entities in our community and in the surrounding area. And what that does is it affords our students a lot of opportunity because we have programs like ISM, our Independent Study Mentorship Program, and the Incubator EDU program. And we ask those leaders and individuals that are out in the private sector to come in and work with our students, to mentor our students. And they actually benefit significantly from that because they have a knowledge of things that perhaps our teaching staff doesn't have. For example, the Incubator EDU program teaches lean startup. Well, we bring actual people in from the business sector to teach that course to our students and teach them lean startup methods, how to develop a business idea and then pitch it to investors. So we benefit significantly from all those business partnerships in our community. The way the doorbell system works is the front doors have a magnetic lock system on them, so you can't enter this. You can't just walk up to an elementary school and walk in the door now. What you have to do is there's a doorbell camera. It's a lot like a Ring doorbell if you know anything about a Ring doorbell. And you walk up to that camera. There's a microphone. You're in communication with the receptionist that's in the building. They ask you to show their ID. And then when you see the ID and you know who the person is, then they release the magnetic lock system and allow the person to come into the vestibule. They're still not into the school, but now they're allowed into the office area. So it's a security feature that we put in our elementary schools just to beef up that particular aspect of the people and the flow in and out of the building. Well, I think that's one aspect of what we do, and of course we have a state accountability system that gives us a grade, and the school district as a whole did very well on that. But I don't think that defines Frisco ISD. I think there's so much more to what we do, and we're actually working on a community-based accountability system where we're engaging our community and asking them, what do you want to know about our school district? What would give you the information you need to let you know as a community member and a parent that we're doing a good job with your students? And it's more than just the grade that we get from the state of Texas for how we did on the STAR test. So much more than that. And as we develop that system, I think what we'll find is that we're communicating a whole lot more information about all the great things we're doing that goes above and beyond a letter grade that's assigned to us by the state of Texas.
Yesterday, counselors met with parents over coffee to discuss the college application process. Here's a recap of the event. Yesterday at 8 a.m., parents and students met with counselors to discuss college applications. This was part of the monthly Coffee with the Counselors meeting. A different topic is discussed at each meeting, each relating to what is going on in the student schedule. Coffee with the Counselors is once a month in the auditorium at 8 a.m. Reporting for WTV, I'm Roy Nitzan. On this week's edition of Real Talk, WTV's Sydney Andros hits the halls to ask students about College Week.
This is WTV's Sydney Andros with this week's edition of Real Talk, and today I'm hitting the halls in my college gear to ask students their opinion on College Week. Are you excited for college?
Just a little bit. Just go to college for 4 years, graduate, go in as an officer in the military. That's the main reason.
What are you looking for in a college?
Oh, shoot. They need to have a good team, win a bunch of championships, good schooling, good people.
Do you think it's too soon to start thinking about college?
I don't think it's too soon, just because there's so many options out there, and now they try and prep us early to be ready, because I don't want to get to my senior year and be like, oh, I don't have any choices. So it's great to start thinking now.
Are you excited for college?
Yes, because I'm done with high school. I want to get out.
Are you excited for college?
I mean, yeah, like for the experience, but for the work you got to put in to get to it, probably not.
What is your opinion on the college admittance scandal?
Well, I think when it happened, I was very surprised, but also we talked like as teachers and just as family members about like the pressures of college and getting admitted and things like that, and just I completely disagree with it, of course, and just people taking advantage of like their money situation and things like that instead of working hard, or there's nothing wrong with community college or anything like that. So it was just, it's hard to hear, but unfortunately I think it's happening.
What are you going to major in college?
Mechanical engineering. Make some big money right there.
How do you feel about the pressure that students have to go through about getting into college?
I think it's pretty hard because you got to fill out all those college applications and, you know, getting accepted into some. I just think it's pretty difficult and stressful for some students.
Do you think it's too soon to start thinking about college in your future?
No, it's never too soon. I'm staying prepared.
What do you want to major in college?
I probably want to major in business in college because it'll get me a lot of jobs.
Do you have any idea what you want to major in college?
Yeah, I actually want to major in music. I want to be a producer, hopefully for a popular label. I actually have a couple labels in mind, and I want to just make music, and definitely majoring in music would help with that.
How do you feel about the college application process?
I haven't done it yet.
Repping my college gear, this has been WTV's Sydney Andros with this week's edition of Real Talk.
WTV's Walker Shippey gives you a recap of football and a look at volleyball on today's Sports Minute.
Creekview High School hosted the Redhawks last night for their second game of the season. The start of the game had strong showings from both defenses, with each team scoring no points by the end of the first quarter. However, the Creekview Mustangs began to develop the gap on the Redhawks, putting up 14 points compared to Liberty's 7. In the second half, the Mustangs finished off the Redhawks, finalizing their win with 4 touchdowns, totaling 35 points. The game closed with a final score of 42-14 Creekview. The team is back in action next Thursday versus Sherman High School at the Star at 7 o'clock. Volleyball plays tonight in their 21st game of the season, matching up against the Centennial Titans. The team is coming off a 3-set win to Reedy on Tuesday. The girls are looking to maintain their flawless district record with a win and continue their 4-game win streak tonight at 5:30 at home. Tennis competes in their 6th team match of the season tonight versus Wakeland. The team is coming off a 10-9 win against Frisco last Tuesday. The match takes place today at Wakeland at 4 o'clock. Their 4th meet of the season, cross country competes today in the Fossil Ridge Run of the Panther. The boys team is coming off a 4th place finish out of 26 competitors last Thursday. On the girls side, the team placed 3rd out of 20 in their last meet. Today's Fossil Ridge Run of the Panther takes place at Keller Sports Complex in Keller, Texas at 7 a.m. For WTV Sports, this is Walker Shippey.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. LHS Pulse presents High Five Friday and Red Hawk Rant today. Students will remain in their second period classes during advisory. Next week is College Week. Be sure to show your college spirit by wearing college hats on Tuesday, college t-shirts on Wednesday, and Red Hawk gear on Friday. The Business Professionals of America meeting is Monday, September 9th during advisory in room C210. Join the remind by texting at LHS BPA20 to 81010. College Fair for juniors and seniors will be Wednesday, September 11th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Memorial High School. Homecoming nominations open up Monday, September 9th and close on Thursday, September 12th. The nomination forms will be emailed out to all students or follow the QR codes posted around the school. Everyone is encouraged to nominate one person for each of the categories in their grade level. Final voting will run September 17th through the 19th. Homecoming is set for Saturday, September 28th from 7:30 to 10. Homecoming dance tickets go on sale for $25 on Monday, September 9th at onlineschoolfees.com. Tickets can be purchased with cash the week of September 23rd through the 27th in the cafeteria during all lunches. If purchased at the door, tickets will cost $30. Everyone must present a school ID to get into the dance. That's it for today's daily update. This is Roy Nitzan for Wingspan TV.